has a Briggs Vanguard 18 horsepower engine, and I believe pre-diagnosis is that this piston has completely disintegrated. What's going on, guys? Today I'm at a high school. I'm repairing a Sand Pro, and this video is going to be more of be careful what you do, because I had a little problem. I'm going to walk you through it real quick. We're going to jump right over there. But the Sand Pro, it's used to clean the baseball fields at the school, you know, to dig, drag the grate around and all that stuff. But guys, check this out. This thing is a Toro Sand Pro 14, and it had a Briggs Vanguard on it. So we bought a Predator 670, 22 horsepower, and we got it all up in there. I had to do some modifications for the throttle. We're working on the, what do you call it right now? The ignition right now to get it to shut off. But this engine does not, you see, I got a custom exhaust on here now. This is from the Briggs Vanguard. I had to do some welding, and I recommend, if you guys are doing this repair, don't go and buy this engine. I know it's bigger and cheaper, but it does not fit right. Like, I mean, this is gonna run. This is gonna run fine. Now, as you see, I don't have the battery connected, but this is gonna run just fine. But I had to cut the shaft down to, I think it was, what, 2 inches? And that was still just a little bit too much, so I had to back it up some more. But I mean, I'm talking, I cut a lot of that shaft off, and that's very dangerous to do. Don't be cutting shafts off. But we did it. So we got it all rearranged and fixed up in here with some adjusting. You know, we got the muffler, because the big ass muffler is still, even then, we still need to figure out something here. So what I'm trying to tell you is, when it comes to replacing an engine, try to replace it with what you took off. If not, I mean, it was nice and sunny, brand new day, and look, here in Arizona right now, what is it, February 13th? I know a lot of you guys are freezing cold, but here in Arizona, I'm wearing shorts. I'm out here just chilling. Beautiful day here in Arizona, love it. But make sure you put on the right engine. This is gonna work, don't get me wrong, but it would have been a lot easier if I just put a 18 horse Briggs Vanguard on it instead of this big ass beast here. And I went and had to cut the shaft and weld this fancy exhaust. I could have just plugged and played and re-plugged in everything, because see, originally on the Briggs Vanguard, the fuel was over here, so I had to put an extra long fuel line to over here on this side, and the throttle cables, they came around this way. I cut those off, took them out. Actually, they came around this way right here, so everything is reversed with this Predator. Now, the Predator is a good engine, and the main reason the coach here at the school got that Predator for the fields, let me show you some of the tools it uses. It could drag this grate around here, right there, drags that around, it drags this, and this does some digging with the hydraulics here. And there's another tool, I mean, it could drag the steamroller around, but mostly they're just grate in here. But the main reason he got this motor, and this is the true honest thing, a bigger motor, that's a 22 horsepower. The Briggs Vanguard, now the thing about it is, the Briggs Vanguard is $1,700 for a new engine, while that big ass 22 horsepower engine, that's only 800 bucks. So the reason we did it is because it was cheaper. But to be honest, I recommend shilling out the money and getting the same size, just the same thing, and just replacing it. Now, the original engine was destroyed. I'll try to throw some pictures up on the screen if I have any. If not, Hey guys, while I was editing this, if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I actually have some video footage of the busted engine. Probably make a little video, something to show you guys in. But it's just a beautiful day here, and I'm kind of just rambling because I just want to let you guys know, you know, we did it. It's gonna work. I'll make a little video once I get it running all the way. It might be dark time by then. I'm taking a break right now. But moral of the story is, don't try to overachieve and go real big And to be honest, you know, probably just don't work on a Sand Pro. This thing is a pain in the ass. Hydraulic fluid is really nasty and dirty. But yeah, Toro brand Sand Pro, and a new machine's about 20 grand. So she's gonna run. She's gonna run beautiful, and I'll give a little video. Matter of fact, we're about to finish up. I got one more thing to do. Since it's a different ignition on this newer model, I have to add a kill switch button. But as soon as I get this thing up and running, I'll update you guys with a little video about it.
So I don't have to flip this back after I start it? No. So kind of the starter?
Yeah, flip it back.
Alright, so start it one more time.
Yeah. Just turn it back on.
Okay guys, I promised I'd show you the engine that blew up. So let's look into that. So as you guys see, let's see if we can get in there, good look. It blew up right here, broke this. The piston just started destroying everything up when it came loose. Ruined the camshaft, cracked a bunch of the internals, and then just disintegrated inside the machine. And I mean, I'm talking, it's gone. Look, all the pieces. Here's pieces of the cylinder, that piston, and you know what, this thing still turns over. So they were wondering why, you know, it wasn't seized. Miraculously, somehow the fucking machine did not seize at all. So they're like, oh, it's probably nothing wrong. I'm gonna get up here and take these tappets out, because these tappets are still good, they're worth money. I'll take those out. The camshaft is obviously destroyed, as you guys see. The valves are good, the top end is good, the rocker arms, the valve cover, the rocker arms, the starter, the coils, the oil filter, or the oil pump, that's all good stuff. Here's the oil filter right here. That's good, nothing's wrong with that. This plastic gear is busted, so it still has a lot of good parts. The customer did buy these brand new pistons, well, not brand new, used, because we thought all it needed was a piston. So I'm still gonna make a lot of money off parting this out, and I think that this will be the start of my eBay store. I think I'm gonna start an eBay store. So yeah, and look how small this engine is in comparison to that 670 we put on. Oh geez, I mean, I don't have a comparison, but yeah, that is way smaller. But it still has a lot of good parts. I mean, I can sell the flywheel. It's all OEM here. This is a Briggs Vanguard. Expensive engine, so I can make, you know, probably about 200 bucks parting it out. I think that's doable. But yeah, look at that. Just disintegrated and destroyed. But still some usable parts. I'm pretty sure this piston's all destroyed. Yeah, look down there. You can see that piston is shot. So I still have those pistons. I could sell the oil filter, plugs. You know, people break stuff all the time on these. So, when changing an engine, make sure that you're, you want to put something on around the same size instead of going overly big like we did. We went up 4 horsepower. And it was a nightmare. One of the worst repairs I've done. And I have to say, it was crazy. Hey, there's my cat. Hey, Bean. Yeah? What's up, kitty? Hey, kitty, kitty. But yeah, one of the worst repairs I've done in a long time. And 0 out of 10, I don't recommend putting a big ass engine on something that was supposed to be only an 18 horsepower. But you know what? We did it. That's all that matters. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you look over here, there's a whole playlist of generator repairs, and right under that, that's what YouTube thinks you should watch next. And the subscribe button's over there. Like always, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.